I'm watching. I'm feeling sick. You know, when you get old, you're supposed to pay attention to your parents. And my mama told me yesterday, you better put something on your head or put a. I said, Mama, it ain't cold outside. Why am I sitting up here coughing now? Hey, VA. So I'm about to take this Robitussin and lay down so I can feel better later because I should have listened to my mama and I didn't. I went to take out her trash and check her mail. I was like, I'm fine. It was hot in the house, so I figured I'm gonna take off this jacket. She said, put that jacket on, cover your head before you go outside, and I didn't. So at first I thought it was offensive, because I can tell sometimes when I'm getting sick. But I've had my flu shot. If anything, but a flu shot doesn't not stop you from getting the flu. And I've been on the road. I've been traveling. So we'll see. I'm gonna take this Robitussin, and this Robitussin I got is not from the store. It's from my doctor. So anyway, I came on here to read somebody. I need y'all to get your books and open up your books. We're gonna be reading here in just a second. Yeah, we're gonna be reading here in just a second. So I need everybody to get your books out. Okay. But it's been a dreary day today. I noticed that when I woke up, I said, why is it so dark outside? And it's 30 degrees outside and it's cold. And I could wonder why my heat kept going off because it's cold outside. Yeah. I need to put some socks on my feet, put my socks in the dryer and put them on my feet. But when I put my socks on my feet, hey, how you doing? When I put my socks on my feet, I take them off. Like I put them on for a little while and then I take them off. Anyway, but I'm gonna take this Robitussin here in a minute after I finish reading this book. Yeah, and then hopefully I don't get worse. Hello, Charlotte. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Cynthia. Yeah, I did see nothing. Cynthia, I did see you on the show last night. I, I did have. I think I only had one moderator last night, but it was a good show. I started the show, then I had to stop and start over because I had went to share my live, and when I came back, I couldn't see the comments, so I had to start over. But anyway, let's open up this book and read. Oh, me too, Gail. Are you? Oh well. Okay. You say I'm very lazy. Your mama's lazy. That's why she lay down and you came into the picture. Okay, so I realize that I'm on social media. I'm doing good. Just kind of feel like I'm getting under the weather. A lot of people. I've done radio, sweetie. I don't know how long. Oh, charge up my phone. I don't know how long you've been watching me, but I do radio. Yeah, I do radio. But when I do radio, it's like, hey, everybody, it's PT. It's PT with a celebrity T. I don't, that's how I talk. So, yeah, I don't talk like this. But anyway, let's read, okay? Let's go to the library and read. I realize I'm on social media, and I realize people are going to have their comments, and people are going to say what they want to say. I can either reject it or accept it. It's okay for people to say how they feel about me and my show. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, me, myself, and I were the ones who were able to get. Um, oh, thank you, Alvin. Me, myself, and I were the only ones who were able to get 24,000 subscribers. I did it on my own without the help of anybody. Of course, with the people who follow me, and I'll say 99% of females. If it hadn't been for females, there would be no PT show. Bottom line. So when people come on my live and they say things, or when they come and they leave comments, I see all the comments. I see all the comments. They come straight to my phone. It's not that I'm looking for them, but sometimes, when a person leaves a comment, it just pops up on my phone. I just look to see what they say. Sometimes I don't even care. Well, I just want to see what people are saying. So here's the latest comment from a person who, okay, let's see if hopefully I'll be able to see it. Y'all be able to see it. Let's pull it up. All right, here we go. All right, good. We're going to be able to read. Let's all read it together. Hi, PT. I like your show, but sometimes when you're a little arrogant, and if you want, you're a little arrogant, and if you want to keep your fan base, you need to stop putting us on hold or being late. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, the drag character is arrogant, and that's how that's a character, and that's how it is. Um, as far as being late, I'm trying to figure out what they mean by being late. I don't understand what does being late mean. Like I don't because I usually try to do the show between 10 and 11, but sometimes some things come up. Like yesterday, I had to do some things for my mom, and you know, I don't understand what they mean by being late. So, but anyway, as far as being arrogant, that's the character, the witty character that I do with the wig on is very arrogant and like I don't give a damn. But it's all a joke. It's all fun. Like people call in and I'll be like, "How can I help you?" Really? Oh, I don't believe you. It's just all in fun. You know. All right, let's move on. If you want to keep your fan base, you need to stop putting us on hold or being late. Hold on, let me lock this person here. Give me a second. Tell your mama to shut up. Or I can't. You can't do that, sorry, because she's dead. Never mind. All right, moving on. All right, hello, Poland. All right, let's move on. All right. Stop putting us on hold or being late all the time. Then you're fine. You tell some people you are a girl, and you tell some people you are a man. It's a joke. Do people really believe that I think that I'm a girl? Okay, let's read this again. Maybe I misunderstood. You tell people, some people, you a man. You meant to say you are a man, which I don't understand. Uh, I know it's all in fun, but I notice you have mood swings as well as a great day. Has mood swings. Well, have a great day. Well, when I'm doing the character says 1 minute I'm 25, next minute allegedly I'm 25. It's all a joke. Are some people that slow, y'all? Please help me realize. Please help me understand. Are some people that slow to think that I really think that when I say that I'm a girl, that some people really think that I think that I'm a girl? Y'all read it for yourself. It's right here. You tell some people you are a girl, and you tell some people you a man, which I don't understand. It's a fucking joke. Oh my god. Oh. They got to be slow. That's got to be what it is. It's a joke. It's just like saying Martin Lawrence is Shanae. Well, sometimes he's Shanae on the show, sometimes he's Martin. It's a character, it's an act. Y'all, I'm not making this up. Here's the comment right here. Let's move on. You have a mood swing as well. That's the character. It goes back and forth. It's a, I'll be in my little moods. Well, we all have mood swings. Everybody has a mood swing. You know. All right. Um, and then they go and they say, "You have a mood swing as well. Have a great day. I will continue to watch you. And when you are in a better mood swing, I like to see you laugh. I laugh all the time. I laugh all the time. Um, some of the phone calls I don't like. Trolls, the same ones. They sound like crackers. But I deal with you. You have a good day, PT, Miss DC. Miss DC, take your drugs. Girl, please take your drugs and talk to your doctor and find out what you got going on in your life. Okay? Because if you think that I think that I'm a girl, you definitely have rode the short bus. You definitely rode the short bus, and you're not the only one. There's a lot of people who watch my show to really come on here to really think that I really think that I'm a female, and don't know the difference between a joke and a. I'm like, what? I'm not making it up. Y'all just saw it. Y'all just saw everything that she posted, and I'm gonna leave it up there. And she's probably watching. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it, but I do get it. Yeah, it takes talent to go. Yeah, it does. Look at Eddie Murphy, how he did all in different characters. My one of my good friends in Dallas told me a long time ago, PT, you're funny. You got to get on the internet and do your different characters that you be doing. You got to do that. And I didn't want to do it for a long time. You know why Lunell, the comedian, started following me? She started following me because y'all know when I do this. Hi, Shirley. Y'all know when I do this. Huh? What did you say? Girl, don't you do that. I know she's not talking. Lunell loves that. I don't know if she still loves it, but that's why she started watching me. When I say I have celebrities, well, when I first started doing it, I said I had celebrities in the other room and I would be talking to the celebrities, right? But now I do the phone. I turn that into phone calls. So hold on, y'all. Let's talk to Beyonce. That's what I do now. But when Lunell was following me, it was like, hold on, y'all. Like I'm giving an example. Shy, the latest on Ray J, is he is upset and he's mad at Beyonce and Jay Z because they didn't take a picture with Brandy, and I don't know why he mad because maybe Beyonce and Brandy that was there to see Kelly. I don't know. Hold on. Yes. What do you need? Who is that? Oh, there's Brandy over there. Brandy, hold on a minute, baby. I'm talking about your brother. I'll be with you just. No, you can't come over here, baby. I'm doing the show. And Lunell would love that. That was just a character. That's just like a little skit that I did. But now I did from celebrities in the other room to phone calls. So if this person thinks, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the trolls are the ones who make the show. I mean, y'all make the show, but the trolls, when people call in, that adds to the show. Now, I don't like when they curse and stuff like that, but sometimes I don't know what people are gonna say when they call in. But when the people call into the show and I play the piano, and the playing the piano makes it even better too. I don't know. I don't know. Well, my title of my show says, well, my character said, well, it says comedian PT's point of view. It says comedian PT on there. So I don't get it. I mean, yeah, I understand I'm on social media and people are gonna say what they want to say, but some things I just have to call out. Like you really think that I'm a girl. One day you say you're a girl, one day you say you're a guy. What? I say it all the time, yeah. Especially the Christians, they come on here and you shouldn't be living your life like that. You're going to hell and what? God didn't create you to be a woman. I'm glad he didn't, okay? Because I'm happy being a man. I'm happy what I got down there, okay? So I just want to share that with y'all, show y'all what I just, you know, I just, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know. But again, it's social media. Hopefully, after they see this book reading and book signing, they get it. Maybe they'll get it. I don't know. Ooh, yeah, bless the little heart. Okay, and it is a little hard. Bless the little heart and her little mind, Jesus. Okay, touch their little hearts, touch their little minds in the name of Jesus. I love y'all too. I know, baby. Some people just don't get it. Oh Lord. Mm. Yeah, the piano, and I started playing the piano because the churches here won't. They don't want to pay, and they don't want to. My best friend said I didn't know how to play. Now I'm not a Liberace, but I play good enough to make people sing and well sing along and whatever. But the piano, the little keyboard really adds to the show. It really adds to the show. It adds to the show. Yeah, the trolls really make the trolls. And then when people call in, this lady called in last night. Oh, she really made. Well, two people called in last night. Y'all probably missed it. One lady called in. She was from Boston. We had a long conversation. Shout out to the lady from Boston. She gonna read me when I say this. Well, she took about 2 hours of the show, but no, she took a long time. But she was very interesting. She really made my night. But she talked about how she liked the show and she wanted me to come to Boston. I said, baby, I ain't made it that big yet, but I'm a believe it and I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna make it that big that one day I get booked in Boston. And there she go right there. But she really made the show last night because we talked about Boston. We talked about how all the things that I didn't know about Boston. And she was really nice. She had a great conversation. She really did. She took up half the show, but no, I was about to close the show anyway until she called, and then when she called, it just made it better. Thank you, Spider Monkey. Oh, you're welcome. When is your gig coming up again? I do the show every night around about 10. But being that I'm a little sick today, I don't know. I should have listened to my mom yesterday. She told me to put on my jacket and put something on my head, and I didn't, so I'm feeling kind of sick. But I got some Robitussin over there from my doctor's office. That's and I'm gonna go and take some of that and see if I feel better because I got to do the show tonight. I can't miss my show. But so I try to, you know, I'd like to try to do a 7:30 show, but you got to also think about the people in the West on the West Coast. West Coast. I called you last night. Jay called the police station. They told me it wasn't a crime. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Which killer? Because I know two. I know one in Houston, and I know one in another one. There's two. Hey, Angela. Yeah, I'm coming on tonight. Oh, okay. Hey. Yeah, for those who just tuned in, I was talking about somebody just left this long comment. Y'all go look at the comment. I don't know which video she was watching or they were watching, but it was a woman because they call themselves Miss DC. Mm-hmm. This is one queen that's always gonna have a job right here. She gonna always have a job, baby. This queen right here. Hold on. Let me pull up right here. Miss Thing here in the blue. She gonna always have a job, baby. She gonna keep her a job. Miss Ross. Miss Ross. That's one white queen that's gonna keep. She gonna stay on TV. She gonna keep her job, baby. Mm-mm-mm. I'm surprised that I'm surprised they never gave Ross his own show because he started out with I think he's hello Nick Dalton. He started out with I think it David Leno. I think no Jay Leno. I think he started out with Jay Leno. Just he was like an intern. I know he's on RuPaul Drag Race as a judge. So he does. He used to do this show called Watch L.A. Live or something like that, and he actually called my name because I had to find the video, y'all. I have to really search and when I find it, I'm gonna search and find it and let y'all see it. Yeah, Ross the intern. The first time I sent a video in to the show, they played it. I go, hi Ross, it's PT. I know, I go, hi y'all, it's PT, and I have a question. I said something about celebrities or something, whatever. Yeah, he's on there now. That's what I'm watching. Yeah, that's why I say here, this bitch gonna always have a job. She gonna keep a job. You think a black gay queen could ever get that? Nah, nope. They ain't gonna never let a black gay guy do all the stuff that he do on TV. You said maybe they're both male and female. Sometimes Missy and the other times DC confused. Ooh, Moniece, you way behind. We was talking about that a long time ago. But it's okay. Sometimes you got to take your computer or whatever and go all the way over to the right. Oh, you driving? You better stop driving. Don't you blame me for no wreck. You better stop. Mm-mm. Don't you do it. I'm not responsible for you having a wreck, baby. But anyway, so those who just tuned in, I'm gonna show y'all one more time. Then I'm getting off of here so I can take this Robitussin so I can try to feel better for the show. So someone just left a comment and said they like my show, but sometimes you're arrogant, which I am. And if you want to keep your fan base, you need to stop putting us on hold. Can somebody explain to me what did that mean by stop putting them on hold? What does that mean? Maybe I'm missing something. Can somebody please, uh, explain it to me? Stop putting y'all on hold. That's why I don't understand what she. Surely they don't mean the phone lines. I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get it. Yeah, but I have to put people on hold to take the other call. You know what I mean? And then they say, okay, I'm gonna block you. I try to give you a chance, and you came back with the same shit. Get off my live. Bye bye. All right. Um, and then they say, if you want to keep your fan base, you got to stop putting us on hold or being late all the time. Other than that, you're fine. And you tell people you're a girl, and then you tell some people you're a man. What? Yeah, I don't know, child. But now when they now that let me know right here they confused when they said you say something, you tell people you're a man, you tell you're a woman. That right there lets you know they something wrong with them because there's no way that you would really believe that I think that I'm a woman. There's no way. I'm done. The book has been read. The library is closed. Now. I'm done. I don't even want to entertain that shit no more. Oh, I'm not feeling too good, Gigi. I'm about to take some medicine so I can feel better for the show. You want me to get a job? Okay. Let me block you so when I go to work you won't see it. Oh boy. And I don't know who didn't hear this tea, but yeah, it's just weird. Yeah. Hi, Penny. Oh, I know I don't. I just want to show it to y'all. Y'all think I just so y'all know I don't just be making up this stuff. I guess they don't get it. They don't. I mean, these people come. People have actually called and left comments. Some people have called and left comments. But listen, I got a really nice comment last night. It's a white guy, older white guy. He called in. He goes, "Hey PT, how you doing?" He called me twice on that phone number. Y'all know you can always call that phone number and leave a comment. You can even text that number, and it comes to my phone. He goes, "Hey PT, how you doing?" He called twice, and I called back. He finally answered. I didn't know who it was, and this is so I forgot what their name was. I want you to know I love your show and I watch it every night. Are you coming back on live tomorrow? And we talked over the phone. And, you know, stuff like that. It's encouraging. When you get phone calls like that, it's really encouraging. Really encouraging. Yeah. It's encouraging. Mhm. The what a guy called last night. Oh yeah, that could be it too, but um that's just how I do the show. That's just how I do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's just how I do the show. I do the like when I first come on, sing, welcome everybody, do the I do the shout outs, and then and then when I'm doing the show, things changes. I think it's like a comedy show. It don't go just like you want it to. Things change in the midst of what you're doing. You know, you could be doing one thing and then something like sometimes I'll be talking and then somebody will call and it'll change the whole move. Some guy called in last night. It was a straight guy, and I thought he was gonna be a troll, but he turned out to be a cool guy. He sung and everything. He sung. He sounded good, and he was trolling me, but in a fun way. And he said him and his wife watched me, and he was calling me. It just all kind of names, but in a fun way. Like, and he turned out to be a really nice guy over the phone. So he said he doesn't have a problem with the LGBTQ. He kept calling me man, and I kept saying I'm not a man, I'm a woman, and he was really cool. He was cool. Yeah, I guess so, Firestorm. I guess that's the way you look at it. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, I do. I just can't. I can't handle the phone calls from people calling and say um, stuff that just get to my heart. It's like I can't handle that. Oh well, Peter, I've been watching you, and I'm going through, and because of you, I can't stand stuff like that because it just I start crying, and it just sends me in a frenzy. I can't do it. You know, um, like the lady who called us blind and told me that her son kept took care of her until he went off to college. Oh, and she said, when I listened to you and I rolled up on your channel and listened to you. And she encouraged me to keep doing what I'm doing for my mother. And she told a story about her son. I said, y'all, I got to go. I got to talk to y'all later. And I started crying. I couldn't handle that. So even though you have a lot of trolls on here, you have a lot of positive people who call in and leave positive comments. You get both. You get the positive and you get the negative. But the positive ones, they're the ones who really just like I can't do it. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm just saying those. You never know whose life you're touching. You never know whose life you're touching. Yeah, you know. Hey, Magnum. Yeah, me either. Yeah, yeah. It's that time of year. People are getting sick. I'm gonna take me some of this Robitussin, and well, this is what I need. I need a dog. I need me a little animal or something. Yeah, I need me a dog, but I just don't feel like walking the dog. Maybe a kitty cat. Yeah, I'm looking at this dog on TV. Oh, yeah, that's what I need. I would like a dog. I just don't want to walk the dog, you know? Yeah, I just don't want to walk the dog. But at least I could get a dog and talk to the dog when I can't talk to nobody else. Mm, yeah, so for those who didn't get the latest tea, oh, I'm not getting out to get anything, Monica, Monique, because if I get out again, I'm gonna get sick. Oh, I'm glad you said that. I do have some vitamins and I need to take them. They sitting over there. Thank you for telling me that. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I got it over there. Thank you for telling me that. And I got some green tea. Yeah. So speaking of tea, for those who didn't hear it, I'm gonna hold on. Let me get some water. My mouth is dry. Hold on. For those who didn't hear it, I'm gonna tell it again. I'm gonna tell it again because some of y'all missed it. Okay. Hold on. My mouth is dry. Ugh. I need to get out the bed. I need to sit up, but I'm fine. I need to just sit up right here and tell y'all the tea. I'm not. Hold on. Let me find it. Where's the vitamin at? Hold on. What did I do? Oh, thank you, love. What did I do with those vitamins I had? Oh, here we go. D2, vitamin D2. Yeah, this is in there. It's come from my doctor. Vitamin D2. I should take two, but I'm just gonna take one. I don't want to overdose. Oh, I already feel better. So, if y'all hadn't heard the story about my alleged new girlfriend, yes, alleged new girlfriend. Um, I met a lady about a month ago. Who hadn't heard the story? Who has not heard the story? Okay, okay, okay. So I met a lady about a month ago. She drives Uber, and she. Okay, I thought y'all heard it. Okay, I told it early this morning, and when she picked me up, I knew. I said, "Why is she turning up this black music? Let me know she either like black people or something. I don't know what's going on." So I got in the Uber and we clicked it out. We clicked it out the very first time I got in there because she said she just moved here from Houston. Oh, thank you for telling me that. Yeah, that's what it said. I'm only going to take one. I'm only going to take one. Yeah, but I missed. I didn't take one last week when I was in Atlanta, and I should have, and I didn't. Thank you for telling me, Wendy. You're absolutely right. Yeah, just once a week. Yeah. by mouth once a week. You're absolutely right. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, child. So the lady, she was playing black music, and we was kicking, talking real good, and she was saying that she was from Houston and she moved here because of her mom. And I said, well, that's why I'm here. So we kicked it off real good. I didn't think nothing of it. So I hadn't seen or heard from her. She gave me her card. She said, here's my personal number. So if you ever want to call her Uber, you can just call me. I'll still pick you up and charge you the same price. It's just that you can go through me. You don't have to be comfortable. And she has a real nice dad or whatever. Uh, and so I met up with her again yesterday. I called and said, hey, I'm gonna need a ride to my mom's and to go around and do some things for my mom. Oh, I got you, Eugene, I got you, whatever. So she picks me up and we ride and we talking. I was telling about me going to Atlanta and I had a good time and this and that, this and that. She said, Eugene, I have a question. You won't get offended? And I said, yes, I'm gay, ma'am. Well, I wasn't for sure, and I didn't want to offend you. I said, you don't offend me, baby. I'm in my 60s. Nothing offends me. And I knew that's what you were going to ask me. She said, oh, damn. I was going to hope you be my boyfriend. No, that ain't going to happen. I'm not going to be your boyfriend. I didn't tell her like that, but you know what I'm saying. So it was kind of funny. And but you know what? Even if I told her that, she would still date me. She don't care because she, I told her when she dropped me off, I say, drop me off at Walgreens, and then you could just, I'll be okay. I can walk over to HEB and then I can catch an Uber home. She said, are you sure? I said, yeah. She said, no, I'll wait on you. I said, okay. So she waited on me. I went out. I went over to the other store, shopped. She's still out. She said, I'll be on my game. I'll be out there playing my game and I'll wait on you. I said, okay. Okay, man. I don't know how long I was in the store. I probably wasn't in there that long. But she was still out there. She said, yeah, I'm still here. And I paid her, I paid her. I didn't do it for free. But she probably would have did it for free because she liked me. Yeah. Somebody said earlier, don't take no drinks from her, baby. I ain't stupid. So now, y'all know y'all not supposed to be cussing on my show with the bad words. Yeah, no, no. I don't know, y'all. I don't. She's a white woman, no shade, but I think a lot of these women, um, sometimes you can't be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've had lesbians who are attracted to me and drag. I'm like, girl, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Thank you, Rose. That's not gonna happen. hmm And she would date me if I'm gay or not. She don't care. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. There was a drag queen. Child, everybody get lonely. I'm lonely too, but I'm not into women. So why fool? I'm not fooling myself, and I'm not gonna try to. Uh, you know, Now I know some gay men that I know some gay men that are gay and masculine and would take her for every dime she got. Mm. And I know some gay men that will screw her. But you know, they will mess with her sexually and screw her in the mind. I won't always I won't always call her to for her to pick me up. I just call her regular Uber sometime. I just don't wanna. I don't want to go down there. But there was a drag queen. You have to look it up. Her name was Brandy. This is when I first came out, and I wasn't even doing drag shows. It was in my early days of Houston, and Brandy was she was a white girl. She was kind of snobbish. but they say she was a racist. I don't know. That's what they say. And she worked at one of the largest gay bars in Houston, which is still there, which is called JR's. And she worked there and everything, and she got life. She was never getting out of prison. So she was messing around with this girl, this real female, and Brandon was a nice looking guy. Like he was a cute guy. And Brandy was a female impersonator like myself. You know, he just do it for the money. And but he when he dressed up, he was gorgeous, like gorgeous. And apparently he started dating this girl. The girl would come to the bar. They be start dating and stuff, and I guess Brandon would be considered bisexual. I don't know, but a baby came out of the situation. And when the girl got pregnant, Brandy wasn't happy, or whatever his boy name was, wasn't happy about it, and he ended up taking her life. He ended up killing her, putting her. She spelled her name with a D-I. He ended up killing her, putting her in a. He ended up killing her, putting her in a rug, and throwing her over the Lake Livingston. Go look it up. When all you have to do is like, you know what, I got you pregnant. I'm gonna take care of this child. So you killed the baby and you killed the mama because you was dibbling and dabbling with something that you really didn't want. And this happened. He's sitting in prison. Let me see if I can look. He's sitting in prison right now in Texas. Yeah, he's still in prison right now. He got life. And I don't think he's ever gonna get out either. He's gonna die in prison. Yep. That's why I don't do all that. Even if I was to get a girl pregnant, I'm not gonna kill her. Why would I do that, Ray Caruth? Ooh, yeah, why would I do that, Ray Caruth? She another one. She knew better than that. Ray Caruth knew better than that. Ray Caruth didn't have to take that girl's life. You know, he didn't have to do that. And then you want to get out of prison and try to have a relationship with your son. What the fuck? Drag queen in Houston kills a woman for getting pregnant. Brandy, Houston, Texas, JR's. Let's see here. Yep, here it is right here. Brandy West was her name. Yep. Matter of fact, I got pictures. Hold on. Yep. There she go right there. Brandy West. That was her. Yep. Who killed the star's girlfriend? This is when it first, when it first came out. Well, I mean, there's someone there. Listen, there's some men out there who are bisexual, and women like men who are bisexual and gay. So you say you want your man to be a man, but there's a lot of men out there that are bi and the women don't care. So, but I get what you're saying. See, Brandy West still missing. So Brandy West, and then he came up missing because he was hiding. Brandy West was indicted. See, for the murder of the girlfriend. Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah, that's him. Just y'all look it up yourselves. That happened when I first. Ooh, that let me know how old I am. Okay, so I'm looking here. Let's see. That's when I first started hanging out in Houston. I'm trying to see if I see a date. This was. Oh, I'm looking for a date. But anyway, listen at this. After 2 weeks, a shroud of mystery still blanks the discovery of badly tortured body of Patrice LeBlanc of Lafayette, Louisiana, a 20-year-old beauty described by friends as gorgeous. She was, it might have been 86, but she was, anyway, yeah, so she was stabbed 35 times with deep wounds to the throat, chest, and stomach. Some of her body parts have apparently been severed. Pictures of the mutilated victim showed, which makes the story doubly startling to the gay community. Is the victim had been a longtime girlfriend of Cliff Yowens, who is the drag queen. Yeah. Yep. So they were boyfriend and girlfriends, yeah. But why would you kill her? I'm trying to see what year this was. I'm looking for the year. This it right here. I'm looking for the damn year. Usually the report. Okay, what year was this? 1986. This was before I was a drag queen. Yeah, before I did shows. Yeah. Oh, this is him right here. Yeah, this is him right here. Yeah. I don't play around, baby. But my mom and father raised me different. I think that if I had got a girl pregnant, I would have definitely loved to have my child come into this world and just deal with the consequences, you know. Oh, they have a documentary, yeah. I'm sure they do, yeah. But that's so old. That's way back. That was way before PT was thought of. hmm Way before I even thought about putting on dresses. But I was dancing in Houston like I was a male dancer in Houston, yeah. Yeah. Well, y'all, I'm gonna get off from here and take this medicine and try to make sure I don't get under the weather. I don't know. And then I slept the wrong way the other night, and so my left shoulder blade is in a lot of pain. That's why I didn't dance last night. 'Cause it's my left shoulder blade is in a lot of pain, and so it's because of the way I slept. So, but hopefully I'll feel better around about about 8 o'clock. If I do, I'm gonna try to start the show at 9 because 10 is too late. So we'll see. All right. Well, I will see y'all later on. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm staying in the bed. I'm not going anywhere. I got my mom's her credit card. She told me just hold on to it because she ain't going nowhere. And I said, well, it's here if you need it. So, I mean, anyway, I guess I'll talk to y'all later on. And see y'all later, okay? All right, y'all be good, okay? Take care, y'all. Bye bye. Thanks for listening. Bye bye. Thank you, moderators. Bye, y'all.